Check, mic check. I hope you can all hear me. I think the microphone is working now. My name is Beverly. I am a psychic healer. And what I'm doing now is I am going to offer any psychic readings, anyone who's interested. Just go ahead and leave your question in the chat box. Whoever is here first, I will go ahead and answer them first. So what I do is I tune into energy. I tap into your energy, I tap into the collective energy, and that is how I'm doing the reading. I am receiving downloads and insights and reading your energy is essentially what I'm doing. Um hey, is the microphone working now? I think so, right? I don't use any tarot cards, I don't use any oracle cards. What I'm doing is I'm tapping in and tuning into your energy. Hello. Thank you everyone for showing up and being here with me in this current moment. Really appreciate it. What I wanted to do first actually is I wanted to walk us through a meditation. This is something different than I normally do. So I want to walk us through a quick meditation, and I'm going to do a collective reading for everyone here first. And this collective reading will be related to your week. However, your week, um, the energy of your week, basically. And let's see what we get there. I'm still new to collective reading, so this is sort of like a practice for me too. And then after that, I will answer any questions that you have. Um, so if you're ready for it, and for those of you who are on TikTok, please join me on my YouTube. Link is in the bio. So let's get started. I'm going to close my eyes. You're more than welcome to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And I'm going to tune into your energy now, and I'm going to tune into the collective energy and walk us through a very quick meditation to open up the space for all of us today. Okay. So, if you feel safe and comfortable, feel free to close your eyes if you like. But I want you to tune into your heart. I want you to notice what your heart feels like. Notice the energy around your heart. And take a deep breath in and release. Releasing your Monday, your Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. Just releasing all the things that you've been holding on to. Whew. I want you to notice the energy around your feet. I want you to notice Mother Earth's energy coming up to the base of your feet. Allow this energy to flow up to the top of your crown. And imagine yourself going into this energy and allow this energy to lift you up and up and up, above your chair, above your home, your building, up and up and up, above the trees, above the stars, above the galaxy, through many layers of lights, through a golden light, through a jelly light, through a jelly-like substance, through a pink light. I want you to imagine there's a window. Flow through the window and you are now in a tingly white light. Flow through the window and you are now in a tingly white light. And allow yourself to breathe a little bit deeper and allow this tingly white light to melt within you, around you. And within this tingly white light, you are safe and you are protected. So I'm going to start off with a collective reading at this time. So what I'm noticing, and this is a collective reading, so it's more of a general reading. Um, you can use it however you want to apply it for yourself. Um, and if it resonates, great. Take the parts that does resonate, and if it doesn't resonate, that's okay too. The first thing that I'm kind of noticing is that the energy of this week for the collective, for everyone that's here, what I'm doing is I'm tuning into your energy, the collective energy. And what I'm sort of noticing is the energy is kind of going up and down. Have you been noticing your mood or your energy just sort of being high and then low? Maybe you can even say that maybe you've been stressed, maybe you've been feeling stressed or just feeling kind of not fully yourself, feeling a little off. Maybe your mood has been a little bit down or a little bit lower. Then it's kind of this high and this low throughout the week is kind of what I'm noticing. It sort of starts to fizzle off by the end of this week, going into Halloween. But overall, the energy of this week, it sort of just feels kind of high and low. So what I feel guided to share with you all here is to continue doing the things that basically to continue doing your self-love practice. If you have a practice or if there's certain things that you do specifically that helps your mood, helps you to release, maybe that's watching, maybe that's relaxing and taking it easy throughout the week, and maybe that's going for a walk, maybe that's working out, maybe that's meditating, maybe that's catching up with some friends that you haven't seen in a while. Maybe that's um, resting and sleeping, taking care of yourself, essentially. Whatever it is, whatever it looks like for you. Like for me, it's like drinking a green smoothie. That helps me in to start my day. So whatever it looks like for you, I'm just sort of feeling that you're gonna have these kind of highs and lows for the week. So when you're feeling kind of like down a little bit, that's when you need to kick in your self love routine or practice, whatever it is that you do to kind of keep yourself afloat when you're kind of dipping down. And then when you're in your high, enjoy that experience, share that with people or not, but just enjoy that because it'll kind of like dip down a little bit more. It'll dip down again and then come back up. That's what I'm sensing and noticing with the energy of the group for this week. It doesn't seem like serious or anything, like the energy dip and high, like this up and down um rhythm of the energy. It doesn't seem serious or anything. It just seems like it's with like the moon or the cycle or something. It seems connected to that. So just kind of be aware of that if you find yourself dipping down. And whenever I find myself dipping down, that's when I will kick in and start listening to music that's more uplifting. Um, I'll spend more time with myself. I'll do some more self love, care, things like that. Even taking a bath, salt baths helps to cleanse your energy. So you can even consider doing those things if you find your energy dipping down. All right. That's the collective reading for this week. Let's see. Let's see. The first question that we have. Um, I was curious where we will be moving soon. We are military. Thank you for your question. Let me go ahead and tune in if you're still here. Um, I might I might ask some questions. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Are there options? What I can do is there's so many places that you can possibly move to. what I can do is maybe if you list out several places, I could tune into the energy there and see which place seems more highly likely. That's something that I could do. So if you can list out maybe a couple places and I can tune in and see what's the energy like in those places for you and your family. Justine asked, "Hi Bev, I was wondering if things will work out um with Ivan. I was wondering if things will work out with Ivan. Am I the only one? I plan on getting a place soon and he's taking a gap year, so I'm hoping for us to move in together. Am I the only one? Are you the only one? What specifically?" I used to live near 29 Palms actually. Um Sorry, I'm jumping on to another question. Let's see here. Justine, am I the only one? What do you mean by that? But let me just tune into your energy with Ivan and see what I get. So when I tune into your energy, Justine, what I'm sensing and noticing is that it just sort of feels like this relationship is kind of it's not moving this way. It's what I'm noticing is the energy is moving in this direction. Um do you feel Ivan withdrawing or do you feel like you two are sort of do you feel like you're moving closer together or do you feel like you two are moving apart or there's a separation between you two? Maybe the connection might be do you feel like the connection is starting to pull away or do you feel like it's getting closer? Um and I just also want to mention that the energy just feels like it's going this in this direction like a decrease and that could be interpreted in so many different ways. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with your relationship or anything like that. It could just also mean that maybe there's some areas that needs to be improved. I feel like he's busy with school so we can't talk much. We are long distance. He came to see me a couple days ago and it was wonderful. Yeah, so it's just kind of what I'm noticing with your relationship. There's kind of like this decline or a decrease. Maybe find a way to spend some more quality time with each other. I know that life can get pretty busy and um, sometimes priorities get shuffled around. So if you can find a way to maybe bring some more connection, more quality time with each other, that could help kind of turn this direction a little bit. You can turn it around. Do you think us moving in together in near future would be good for us? I think, what I'm sensing is if you two are both in this place where you are excited about moving in together, that you two feel ready to move in together, I feel like it is positive. It just feels good. If you two are moving in together because there is some fear, um, and there's this need to bring them closer because there's a fear of losing them, I'm not sensing that that's good. So just kind of tune in with yourself and ask yourself, what is your intention? And see where your partner's intention is, and and then you can go from there. In the meanwhile, maybe find some ways that you can spend some more quality time together. That's just kind of what I am sensing. It doesn't feel like it just the direction is just going this way. So just kind of find a way to, bring in more quality time so you can turn it around. And then maybe at that point talk about living together in the near future. I hope that was helpful. Thanks, Justine. Okay, so moving. Casey. Casey asked, where would she be moving next? Yes, there are a few 29 Palms. Okay. Um, so let's see here. I am tune in and see what we are getting as far as the likelihood that you could be moving, or at least if there was an option or a choice, where if you could choose where you could live. Let me just tune into that. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm getting. The number one was Cincinnati, number two, Greensboro, and number three was 29 Palms. That's kind of um and I asked the question like where is the likelihood of where you would be moving? And I got Cincinnati as number one. Yeah. Although I'm not really certain if Cincinnati is your number one option. Um, but that's just kind of what I heard first. All right. Mm, okay. What do you get about my future? Any guidance? Um, Skyquake Warrior ask, "What do you get about my future? Any guidance?" So, is there a specific timeline for your future that you're interested in? Maybe I'll do like a future reading for the next like 3 months or so, because if I go too far out, the thing is that unless it's a divine timing, your future can always change based on you and the decisions that you make currently. And um yeah, decisions that you make in your current life, it could affect and change your future and your experience of your future. And your future is not set in stone unless it's a divine timing. Okay. The Sky Quake Warrior, what do you get about my future? Any guidance? All right, let's tune in. Let's see here. I'm hearing the words relationship. Are you currently in a relationship? Are you married? Sky Quake Warrior. Are you currently in a relationship? Some yeah. Oh wait. Um I don't know. I got something about relationship. Something about your relationship. Are you currently in a relationship? Um I am married. Okay. Yeah, so I felt like you were married, and so I asked like if there's any guidance for you for the next 3 months, and it just feels like something related to your relationship. Do you feel like there's is there closeness between your partner? You and your partner, or is there separation between you and your partner? Are you and your partner kind of on like something about you and your current relationship, your current marriage? There seems to be a shift happening between the two of you, and it sort of leads into the new year. Although I don't feel like you are fully, um, I want to use the word paying attention, is kind of what I want to say. But something about your relationship to become more aware of it. Yeah, I think we're just living together as friends, feels like that. Yeah, so what I was when I tuned in and I asked for guidance, what I got was relationship, something about your marriage, and that there feels like a separation between the two of you. The connection doesn't feel like a union ship. It just feels like this person just kind of even outside of your aura, it just feels kind of outside of your peripheral. Um I'm not sure if your relationship is on your priority list or if you two are making a conscious effort to kind of bring your relationship closer together, but it just feels like this person is a little bit outside of your energy field. And you know, and for someone who is your spouse, if you're interested if you're interested in bringing the relationship closer or working on the relationship or changing or shifting the dynamic of the relationship, I just feel guided to share that with you that maybe this is something that you can do in the next 3 months. But something about your relationship is kind of what I'm sensing. Mm. Yeah, so as far as your future or changes within your life, um there will be a shift and change within your marriage, and I just kind of wanted to share that with you and bring that to your awareness. And you can make the conscious decision on what you would want and the intention that you would want in your marriage. Other than that, I do sort of feel like leading into the new year and even into the new year, you start to focus more on yourself. You seem to develop like new hobbies or interests, things of that nature. You start to, it just seems like you're doing a lot more things that's focusing on yourself. So that's kind of what I'm noticing coming up for you in your future. What I'm so Skyquake Warrior asked, would I be able to stand alone with two kids? I do get a yes for that, but I'm also sensing that within the next 3 to 6 months, there needs to be what I'm sensing is that there needs to be a shift within you of taking care of yourself, of giving yourself the love that you need, focusing on yourself, your needs, your desires, your wants, um, maybe hobbies, things that you can sort of do for yourself. I'm sort of sensing that this needs to be kind of the foundation to support yourself and to support others in that process. That's just what I'm getting. All right. Thank you so much for and asking your question. And if anyone's interested, I do offer one-on-one sessions at Beverly and Beyond.com. You're more than welcome to book a one-on-one session with me there. And once again, my name is Beverly. I am a psychic healer, and I offer psychic readings and I do healings for anyone who's interested in you know, releasing blocks within their energy field, cleansing their energy. And I noticed that when we work on blocking ourselves, healing ourselves, cleansing ourselves, our energy field, things flow with more ease, um, is what I've noticed. More abundance, more love, joy, more peace. I believe that this is our natural state. And when we are not vibing in this place of love, it's because there's other things in our lives, other traumas, things that haven't been fully healed that's keeping us from feeling these good things. All right. Also, I wanted to also mention that I am tuned into the energy of the collective, and I'm tuned into your energy. Um I don't use tarot cards or oracle cards or anything like that. I am just simply reading your energy. Okay, let's see here. Uh Okay. Hey Bev, my mom is so worried about her job and health. If she quits, what should she do or go into next? So worried about okay. And if she'll have to take it. Desperate guidance, please. Thank you. Hey Haley. Let me go ahead and tune into your energy and your mom's energy and see what we get here. Yeah, so like worried energy, for example, like when we get into a state of worry, our energy starts to become more contracted instead of expansive. And the energy of the home actually um feels like there's a lot going on. It doesn't feel like um peaceful or calm. It sort of feels like there's a lot of energy that's going on. And you can be you that's you can be impacted by that energy. Maybe you're feeling stressed or chaotic. It sort of feels like this chaotic energy, and that can manifest into feeling stressful, worried, anxious, distracted. Maybe you can even feel distracted. But I am noticing that there's a lot of anxious energy within your space with your mom. I'm assuming that you two live together. It sort of feels like your mom does find another job. Um, but I also feel guided to share with you that if you are consuming certain content, media, music, um, it's just sort of adding to the chaotic energy that's in your home. That's just kind of what I'm feeling. It does feel it sort of fizzles out maybe within 6 to 8 months. But in the meanwhile, I feel guided to share to find some grounding. So what that means is maybe going for a walk, maybe going for a hike. Uh, do something that sort of grounds your energy, and that could look like eating, just eating healthier, working out, going for walks, sleeping, resting. These different things can help ground your energy because the energy of the home is very chaotic, it sort of feels like. So if you find yourself feeling anxious or even distracted, those are moments where you can ground yourself, and you can do that by journaling, even another option too. But your mom seems to be she seems to do, I think in 6 months or even less, maybe somewhere between like 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, like starting at 4 months and going out. And it seems like it sort of ends around 8 months from now, where your mom does find a new job that seems a little bit more compatible for her. Yeah. And if you find yourself to be kind of sensitive, if you are sensitive, because I feel like you could be sensitive, you know, take care of yourself, journal, salt baths, ground your energy. Otherwise, you could be affected by the energy of your home. All right, let's see here. I'll do a couple more. Um, let's see here. And also, if I miss your question, I'll be here again on Thursday at noon Pacific Standard Time. You can catch me here Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um, yeah. And if you're also interested in a one-on-one session, you're more than welcome to book it using my link, beverlyandbeyond.com. So Bree asked, "Hello, I would like some guidance about my current relationship situation. We just went through a lot of stuff last night. I'm not sure whether he's serious about me and if I should restart with him. Thank you for your question, Bree. Let me go ahead and tune in to you and your partner and see what we get here." Hmm. So what I'm noticing between you and your partner, Bree, you're sort of in this loop. It's like it's a very the loop is, so just kind of imagine that you're on a Ferris wheel, but instead of this Ferris wheel kind of going slow and high and low, it's going really fast. Like it's spinning really fast with you and your partner. Um, I would interpret that as like losing control. Um, it feels like there's no direction with your relationship currently. Uh, currently just feels like there's no direction with your relationship. With your partner, you're in this loop of highs and lows, and it just feels like once the moment you two are decently connected, you're out of connection again, and then it just kind of goes back and forth. I don't know if you two argue pretty regularly or just feel not connected regularly, but it just feels like there's this like cycle between the two of you. And what I'm hearing is to bring more intention in the relationship. There's no intention in the relationship, it feels like. It just feels like you two are in this loop, in this cycle between with each other, where you're reacting. There's a lot of reaction between both of you. Um, I'm just hearing intention to bring more intention to the relationship so that you two can get out of this cycle of this up and down. Also, you're very welcome, Haley. Uh, Bree, I do sense, I don't know if the word's serious because you're asking like I'm not sure whether he's serious about me. You two are just really stuck in this cycle with each other, and don't be like what I feel guided to share is like not to be too concerned whether or not he's serious, but more putting your intention into the relationship. Focus more on you and your intention and how serious you are, And what would you like out of this relationship? Because it's just this back and forth reaction with each other, with the both of you. Um, so there. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, so more intention rather than reaction. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for asking your question, Bree. I don't know if you're still here, but I will be replaying this. I'm gonna post this live on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out there if you need it. If you need me to if you need to replay the live. Okay. Olivia asked, "Hello, Bev. Will my small business start to gain some traction?" Is it an online business or retail? Um, it seems like you sell like a product and not so much of a service. There is energy with you in your business, and it feels a little lost. It feels a little stuck. Maybe the direction of the business could feel lost or stuck. Um, it could either be the business itself, maybe the way it's marketed, or something about the business and lost in identity, lost in direction. um the energy of the business, it doesn't really know where to go. That's what it feels like. So you, as the business owner, um to give it more clear and concise direction, maybe it has to do with products that you offer. Maybe the products that you offer isn't very clear and concise, but something about the energy of the business and you running the business doesn't feel very clear. And so the energy of the business doesn't really know where to go. That's just what I'm picking up for you. So set more of an intention of the business. What is the business like? How would you identify the business? How would you clearly state what is it that you do? What is it that you sell? Um, and then I'm also hearing the word support, asking for support and help from others. Is this your first business that you're running? A retail business. Okay. Stuck. I haven't been able to create, definitely lost in direction. Yeah. Yeah, to answer your question about if your business will gain traction anytime soon, it needs an identification. It needs you to help it clarify what is the purpose of this business? What does it do? What does it sell? So that it's very clear, and from there I feel like it gain more traction. It's a side hustle. Okay. Yeah, the energy of the business just feels stuck. Let me tune into the energy of the business and see what else does it need. Also, I'm noticing, Olivia, your energy, there's a lot of fearful energy, as it relates to the business. And that fearful energy is sort of It's like influencing the business to contract. It's not being very expansive. The fear is kind of stopping the flow of the business energy. Um, so where I feel guided to share with you is to work on the fear, your fears, your worries about the business. Focus maybe on what are you doing right. Focus on what's giving you the results that you want. Focus on telling yourself that things are going to be okay. Focus on knowing that things are going to be okay. Focus on what's going right instead of what's going wrong. And I think that can help reduce the fears and the worries that you're sort of putting out there. The fear and the worry is contracting the energy of the business. The business also is starting to lose a sense of purpose and identity. It feels lost, and therefore it's resulting in stuck, like a stuckness. That is very helpful. Thank you. I will shift my focus. Thank you very much, Olivia. All right. I think those are all the questions I'm going to answer now. My stomach is growling, and I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm gonna grab some lunch. And thank you so much for tuning in. And anyone who is here through TikTok, I appreciate every one of you for being here. I will be here again on Thursday, noon, 12 Pacific Standard Time. So if I didn't answer any of your questions, join me there. And I will catch you all very soon. Thank you. Also, if you're interested, you can check out my link, beverlyandbeyond.com, to book a one on one session. Thank you.